Like, I can't even... Yo, what's up? My name is Jamal and this is Blessed Investments. Thank you for clicking on this video. Let's get into it. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Z Flip 3 and, just my first impressions of it, showing you guys some unboxing and how it looks. And yeah, so let's get into it. It's really nice, compared to last year's model. It has a way bigger screen on the outside. The outer display is just so much more functional. You can do a lot of different things. You can voice record, you can start alarms, stop alarms, control your music, check your notifications. There's just a lot more information displayed on this outer display this time around. And on top of that, the design looks really nice this year. So this Z Flip that I have right here is actually one of the rare colors. It's not one of the main colors that Samsung has to offer, and I had to wait an extra long time to get it for my wife. So this is it, the pink Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3, and it looks really nice. This is actually a really nice phone. I wasn't even expecting it to look this nice and feel this nice. Holding this phone, taking it out of the box for the first time, immediately in my head I thought this is the best form factor for a cell phone. Just it feels so nice, easy to hold. You can fold it up, put it in your pocket easily, and the screen is just beautiful. It's a beautiful, nice Samsung display, 120 hertz, all that good stuff. And then the outer display is just so much better this year, so much more functionality, so many more things you can do. And then yeah, I really like this design. The black and the pink contrast really strong, and it just, I don't know, it's just a very bold design, and it just feels so nice. It's matte finish, soft. You can't really see fingerprints too easily on this type of material. Even the aluminum frame, it's a matte finish for most of it, so you can't even really see fingerprints, and then it's black on top of that. So yeah, this is a really nice looking phone. I'm actually surprised at how nice it looks in person. And yeah, even with this color, this is a color that I haven't really seen anybody do a YouTube video on yet, and it looks really nice. And my wife is going to be super happy when she gets it. She's actually at work right now, so when she comes home, she's gonna be so excited for it. So yeah, this is the Z Flip 3, man. It's such a really cool phone, and there's so many different things you can do with it. And yeah, so let's get into the functionality of the phone. So basically, it's a Samsung phone, right? It's a flagship level phone. It has the newest processor, the 888, so it has the power. You can play all the games. It has decent cameras. It's not, I don't think the cameras were improved from the last Z Flip, but even those cameras weren't bad. And then on top of that, my video with the Z Fold 3, these cameras will be better just because the Snapdragon 888 is better at processing videos and things like that. So yeah, the cameras are good. It's a good enough camera on this phone. One of the best things that they've changed for me is the 120 hertz on the screen right here. It's just really nice, man. It feels like butter. This is a really good phone, and just using it feels so smooth and so nice. There's no problems with this phone so far. And yeah, like I said before, this, just holding this phone, it just feels like the best phone, the best way to build a smartphone. For me, this is probably the best form factor out. I have for me personally, I have the Z Fold 3, and that is good. It's a really good phone. The form factor is cool, a lot of functionality, a lot of things you can do with it. But this right here, man, if you're somebody who doesn't care about productivity and even multitasking and having a bigger screen, this is it, man. This is the best kind of phone that you can get. This form factor, look how thin it is. It's very thin, and then when you open it up, I can't even fling it open like floss. I'm not, my flipology is not on that level. But when you open it up, it's very thin, super thin. And on top of that, it's a smaller phone, right? It's long, but then it doesn't have too much space for things on the inside. So because of that, gaming is not going to be amazing. It's going to be able to run all the top games flawlessly, but in terms of prolonged experience, 120 FPS on all the games and stuff like that, you might not get the smoothest experience. It's thin, right? So it's going to heat up faster, and there's not enough space to put thermals and things that manage the heat inside of a device. When you have that combination, obviously this phone is not going to be able to handle a prolonged gaming session or even play some of the top games at 120 FPS. If you don't care about those things, then this is the best phone, the best form factor that you can get. Now that it has water resistance, this phone feels durable. I'm not gonna break my wife's phone, but I feel like I can just throw this right now and nothing will be wrong with it. Its durability is probably as good as any other phone, and on top of that, it folds in, so the main display is more protected. So even though like I might get some scuffs on the side, or you know, this might crack or whatever it is, things that will happen to a normal phone. I don't have to worry about the main display on the inside because it's so protected. It folds over. So this phone is just really nice, man. I really like the design. I like what Samsung did. This is a big improvement over the Z Flip 1 and the Z Flip 5G. One thing that's really special about this phone is the hinge. The hinge this year feels so much better. Look at how small I can go before the hinge closes. The original one, I got that for my wife and we had to get rid of it because it was just a bad purchase, to be honest. On that one, the hinge was so loose, it would just close like right away. But this, look at how close it is to the other side and it's still not closing. Like the hinge is ridiculous. Like I can't even, you know, swing it open like how Floss does. Like my Flipology is not on that level. It barely moved, like it's only right there, you know. Like look how hard I have to do it to make the phone flip fully open with one hand. The hinge is ridiculous. Like it's on another level. The Z Fold 3 this year, that hinge has upgraded and so has this one, and Samsung is just amazing with it. Like look at it, it's not even closing. So the hinge is really good. Just like the Z Fold 3, you can prop this up and you can use it as a built-in tripod. Like you can literally put this up anywhere and take photos. The stabilization is perfect because it's held up by the hinge. So if you want to take some night shots or some long exposure shots, then you can do that on this perfectly with no problems. Or if you want to take a selfie with your friends, set the phone up like that in flex mode, and then there's different things that you can do. So you can even like wave to the camera to make it take a picture. And then another thing that you can do that makes this phone really cool is that you can, just like the Z Fold 3, you can show the outer screen while you're taking a photo. So now look, I set it up right there and then I can see what's going on the other screen right there. And that's my little viewfinder, so I can see and frame my shot and make it perfect. And then if I open my hand like this, it takes the photo. And then when you're watching videos, obviously, you know, that's a smaller screen when you put it in flex mode, but even still, it's pretty cool. You can just prop it up and then you can look at the comments while the video is on top, like the Z Fold 3. And you know, it's like a little laptop. And like I said, it's a small screen, but then not only can you do it like this, use flex mode like that or the hinge like that, you can now full screen it and then prop it like this. So there is a curve in the display, but it's not too bad when you're watching it like straight on. Like it's not, see, look at that, the image is not disrupted at all. So now I can just prop up my phone like this and watch it, you know. And that is something that my wife really likes to do. She likes to obviously consume media on her phone and tablet and things like that. So having a device that is able to prop itself up and, you know, be able to just watch videos and do other stuff. For example, you're washing dishes, you can just prop this up on the counter or windowsill or whatever it is, and then boom, now you're watching videos and things like that. And now it has water resistance, so even if it falls in the water, you're good, you know what I'm saying? Obviously be safe with it, but that's an option. Like you can really do so many different things with this. And also even join in like online meetings and Zoom calls and things like that. You can once again set this up. It has the camera right there in the middle, prop it up and then hop on your meeting and you're good. And then just imagine this, you're in a Zoom call, you know, you're in a meeting and people are talking about very important things. So what you can do is this, now you have your camera set up and you have your notes at the bottom. So you can either read off of your notes while you're speaking, or you can type and take notes at the same time while you're speaking, while you're looking at the camera, like it's a little laptop. So there's just so much that you can do with this phone. You know, if you have your notes on the side and you're recording something, boom, it's showing you your viewfinder on the other side. So there's just a lot of possibilities that you can do with this phone, man. So much that you can do. A normal phone is this, right? This one is a little bit tall and narrow, but a normal phone is around this size normally, opened. So now when this folds, it becomes half of that. And then when it's folded, it's a bit thick, but it's not that thick. Like there's phones out there that are almost like more than half this thickness. So this is half of the phone, but 100% of the same experience and power in this perfect form factor, this small body. And it doesn't have dust resistance, but that water resistance will keep you good for a very long time. And the fact that they upgraded the durability of the inner screen, you know, you're not going to have too many issues of things happening to it. So yeah, that is it for this video. That is the Z Flip 3, the special color, the rare pink. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys you know, enjoyed this beautiful phone right here on the screen. and most importantly, I hope my wife enjoys it too. So yeah, thank you for watching this video if you got this far, and just have a good day. We out. Peace.